Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. How can something, be two things at once? Here's what I mean. I know anything can be two things at once. But how can you love something and hate it all at the same time? I'm talking about what I call the short week. Here we are coming into Thanksgiving holiday, and we've got a short week in the office. Now, I love the concept of only working 2.5 days. We close our office early on Wednesday, and of course we're closed for Thanksgiving, and then on Friday. So I don't have to go back to work then until Monday. So basically 2.5 days this week. But at the same time, I hate it because I've got to cram a week's worth of work into 2.5 days. Now, some things, in all honesty, are day of the week specific. There are certain reports I got to generate. There are certain things I do on certain days of the week that I can't change. So I will be working a little bit over the holiday. I don't mind that so much. It's not anything big. It's short. It's quick. It's easy. That's fine. Yes, a lot of people would say, oh, it's my holiday. How can you make me work on Thanksgiving Day and not pay me double time or triple time? I knew what I signed up for. I don't mind. But again, how can you love something so much? Because, man, Mondays are rough to wake up. After a great weekend, relaxing weekend, like earlier today, I'm running a little late recording the Road Warrior because I fell asleep and took a nap for about half an hour, 45 minutes that I wasn't planning on. Just sitting here watching the Red Zone and boom, fall asleep. So I love my weekends. I get the whole 9-to-5 world thing that I never lived in for so many years. But then it's like, Monday's coming, oh man, let me plot out the week. Let me see what I got going. Anything thrown at me. We're coming to the last week of the month, so I've got reports to set up for the month of December. Okay, no problem. But then it's like, oh wow, I got to get this all done in 2.5 days. And well, you never know what's going to be thrown at you. I don't know about your week, but I've got certain things I got to do each and every day. I've got a certain amount of hours a day basically that are already locked in to work I do for clients. But then you throw in those meetings, and in my case, a lot of meetings that you have some that are pre-planned, which no big deal, half-hour meetings, weekly team meetings, things like that, no big deal, boom, you get them done. It's okay. But it's always those last-minute meetings. Now, one thing, in my office, a lot of people are going to take the week off. That way they get a whole week's worth of off for just basically 2.5 days. We'll see. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not complaining. Yeah, I know, but I'm complaining. I wish there was a solution. I'm not going to complain. I will take the win for 2.5 weeks and just try to cram it all in and hope I don't have to stay. Back in my radio days, getting ready for a holiday, the amount of prep, the amount of work you had to do just to cover the holidays and things like that was immense. You figure back in the radio days, I was doing work covering for Thanksgiving, for the holidays, for the weekend, and for Christmas to get started, things like that. And we were still staffed 24/7. We had people working while I was eating my Thanksgiving dinner. There were people at the radio station. And I had to make sure that all of their week was planned out and worked out and they had their stuff so they could do their job. And it's a strange world. I'm going to cut this short because it is a short week. Pardon the pun. Back next week, another Road Warrior, kevinmason.us, home to all of the Road Warrior videos. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Like it when you go down below here and click the like button or the love button or the comment button or the share button, or heck, there's a series of buttons on every site, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook, or, well, I guess technically you can't do it on my website. You can't comment on the website at kevinmason.us. But usually if you're going to find this on social media, heck, we post them to X. We share them to X. So you can always comment there too or whatever. Again, the more you do to engage with the video, the more people are going to see it. You know the drill. You've been doing this long enough. Back next week. Happy Thanksgiving. Back to you next weekend on my way back from the holidays. See you.